Here's Brody Brazil.
So this is a thought I've had now for several years, but I never could actually put it into words. I could never define it. I could never make it simple to understand and translate. But here we go. We are all too reachable in 2022. What do I mean by that? We're too available. And it's mostly our phones, but it's also social media, technology in general. For example, when was the last time you had a day planned out, you knew what you were going to do, but then you were interrupted by phone calls, text messages, work emails, things that you didn't expect that came from buzzing in your pocket. You take out your phone, all of a sudden you are sidetracked on your day. And it could be a personal obligation. It could be something from the work realm. I'm not even classifying this and saying it's all work, but I do think that work does probably present the most reachable opportunities, especially here in 2022. So many people working from home. Coworkers forget when you're on, when you're off, what your on hours are, what your off hours are. We are all too reachable. For example, in the 80s, no text messaging. If I wanted to get a hold of you, it was a landline and that was pretty much it. Cell phones were just about to come out, but even then, not everybody had one, and a phone call could be seen and then dismissed if you really didn't want to talk to somebody. Nowadays, a text message is sent, and I kid you not, literally the sender will be sometimes looking at their phone. Did they reply? Did they reply? I'm guilty of it too. Send a text. 5 minutes later, no reply. What's going on? 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes and no reply? This is absurd. What unrealistic time frame is that? We're all too reachable, where it's expected that we will get messages, we will respond instantly, we're always available to return a call, a text, and let's go across all the platforms here. You get direct messages on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, text messages. How many people have a personal email, a work email, maybe a separate email? Maybe there's other platforms of communication that you're all using out there. I mean, there's 12 ways to get a hold of somebody. So it's not just one way. There's so many ways. And a lot of times it's always expected, it's assumed that responses should be near instant. If not within the morning or the afternoon or the evening, definitely by the same day. If you didn't respond to somebody's text that they sent you today and you don't get to it till tomorrow, how do you start it? Well, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday. Well, I am guilty of this sometimes. If I didn't respond instantly, I may not get to it that day. I may not even get to it the next day. If I responded instantly, it must have been important in the moment. But sometimes I'm bad at this. I forget, I move on, and I don't circle back to it until later. But that goes to the part about being too reachable. And I don't mean reachable for your spouse, your parents, your children, those closest to you. I mean, that's obviously the benefit. That is the gift of technology, that we can link up, that we can have a video FaceTime chat from across the world away. That is awesome. But what's not awesome is when you're getting hounded by people, when it's overwhelming, when you are too reachable, too available, and then it starts to pile up. You have 7 people to respond to because you didn't return any messages today. And again, the next day, sorry I didn't get back. Sorry I didn't get back. Sorry. Why are you sorry? You are getting back. Anyway, I don't know if this rant makes sense, but it's something I've thought about. And I don't know how to fix it. Like, I want to be reachable. I want to know when something's happening. I'm a little bit fearful sometimes of missing an important message. And I think there are things I can do on my phone, especially with the new notification settings. You can have different times and situations where certain people can get a hold of you, certain people can't. And I'm not complaining like, oh, I'm so important, I can't take your message right now. I'm just saying that at times I feel guilty if I don't reply instantly, when a lot of times I don't see it instantly. Or I'm busy and I'm trying not to be sidetracked in the moment, and I will get back. But getting back, just the expectations of that, I really think need to change. because being on call 24/7, 365, being so available, it's tough. Let me know if you experience this too, and give me your comments down below.